Hello there, I'm driving to the river to fish today, and I thought I'd include this little bit of road it goes through a really steep sunken lane. It has quite a lot of memories for me really, because when I first had a car and I used to come and fish here when I was 17, it didn't start very well, so I used to have to leave it at the top of this hill so that I could get a good run to start the engine. Anyway, that's just a little bit of memory lane, if you'll excuse the pun. Anyway, we've arrived at the river. Hello. Well, it's a lovely, brisk, sharp morning, but I'm on a little river called the Blackwater, which is not very far from home. It's only about 10 minutes away, and it's a cold, bright day, and I'm going to have another go at spinning for perch. Haven't been here all year until this is the first sort of winter bit of fishing. It's a river with high banks, probably modified over the years but it's a nice little river. It's quite difficult to fish for spinning because there's lots and lots of snags and things, but it makes it more interesting. Anyway, we'll see how we get on. It's a nice piece of countryside along this river. On my right is the Broadlands estate. The only thing that does spoil it is the sound of the motorway in the distance, but it's not too bad today. I'm fishing with this braided line, very fine, and it's very easy to tangle, and I found that you need to have it quite a long way below the spool, which is not what you normally do. You usually have it so the spool is sort of almost overflowing, but if you allow this very light braided line to overflow, it tangles very quickly, and you need to pull off 10-15 feet every now and again where it gets worn. It's still incredibly strong, but it starts to fray. Now I'm fishing not with a Meps, which is not as good, but if I lose this I won't really worry. You do lose spinners on this river. It's only a short 7-foot rod. You also need to have a good landing net which extends. Now this will extend a long way. If I undo that, I can pull it out. There you go. It extends quite a long way, but with these high banks, there's lots of places you couldn't fish at all unless you had a good extending landing net. Now, if you think that this is December, early December, and we've still got pink campions in flower, does make you wonder that climate change is moving upon us a lot quicker than everyone thinks. Anyway, I'm doing a little bit of spinning here. I should say I always use barbless hooks. Now the footpath has run out and we're getting into the more wild parts of the river. I like it up here. I like to fish perhaps where no one else fishes. And I'd like to find a place to cross so that I can fish on the little Cadman river that flows into here. Well, I found my way across the river up there. Gets very wild, the banks are not, there's no path, but I found a shallow area to cross. I did bring a little trowel with me, and I've cut a couple of little steps, so it's quite easy to climb down into the river and make my way across, and then I'll be able to explore that river over there, which is the Cadman River, which comes in. It's not a very big river, but I think in the past it was fish, but it's very overgrown. But anyway, I'm having a coffee. I've done a fair bit of scrambling up and down banks, so I won't be staying much longer. I haven't caught anything. I'll do a few more casts on the way back to the car. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little excursion into the countryside, places where not everyone goes. Goodbye for now.